Healthcare is a business, but it's a business that really starts with heart and compassion. And I think never more true than it has been in this last year. We were dealing with a highly contagious virus. We were dealing with employees who had to face the challenge of bringing that virus home after going out to see their patients, to their families, and to their children. And so it was a very stressful time, and it took courage. It took strength of will and character for our employees to be able to face that. And as a leader, it took me creating a moment of inspiration to say, hey, I know it's hard. I know you didn't ever anticipate that you would be facing all day, every day, this kind of risk in your professional career and the impact it could have on your employees. But here's what we're about. And I used a phrase, for such a time as this. We were built for such a time as this. We were in the perfect place as a home care provider to go out and serve patients, not only in a cost-effective manner, but in a manner that lowered their risk of transmission of disease to the most vulnerable population facing that disease. And so it was really an opportunity for our organization to rise to that challenge. But it took, as a leader, reminding them of our mission, inspiring them in the moment, giving them the courage, and also giving them the tools to be safe, whether that was the personal protective equipment that we provided them, or whether it was training around transmission and how to be more safe in your interactions with patients, how to validate before you walked into a home the environment you were living in. And so I think our leaders have to rise to the occasion and be inspirers in moments of challenge. And as you think about business students developing their skills, I have a little acronym that I use for leaders, and maybe I'll close with this idea. I always say great leaders care, not the traditional definition of care, but I use that as an acronym to remember 4 characteristics. They communicate, both listening and sharing information with their teams. They aspire to greatness and they inspire others to join them. They resist the temptation to kick a problem down the road or to let that be someone else's challenge, as well as resisting the temptation to lose their cool in a moment of stress. And then finally, they educate and they analyze so that their team members can fully understand the problems and help them come to solutions that will work most effectively for the organizations. And so when I think about our business students and what they have opportunities to do in the future, I think if they'll focus on those 4 characteristics of that CARE acronym, they'll be able to prepare themselves for whatever challenge may come, whether that be another worldwide pandemic, whether that be an economic downturn, or whether that just might be a challenging employment environment. Those characteristics will serve us well in all of those periods of challenge.